When Tim Maxwell contacted me to start creating a generative art collection on Bitcoin, I started exploring his magical architectures composed by thousands of lines. And I quickly realized that his obsession for drawing lines is actually a coping mechanism he developed to deal with some challenges in his life.
This need and drive to get myself out of this situation, repetition, continuously having faith in that if I drew lines over and over again, I would draw my way up. It's kind of like the Shawshank Redemption. The dude in there who kind of like scripts away at the wall and like in 30 years he's able to escape. That's literally, that's my mentality. I'm insane thinking this, but that's the logic I used. So that's why I draw lines.
I think I felt a bit of nostalgia for the days I was drawing at fine art school. So I came back sketching again, trying to mimic his style so I could replicate it using custom shaders. And I started thinking, how can we use generative art to expand this work, not just to replicate his style?
Enrico's knowledge kind of made me view the work in a much larger scope than I had before. It was kind of mind-blowing actually, like especially when you're spending, your life doing this. Like when you look at it from a different angle, it's like, holy fuck. Why didn't I do that?
So I started using 3JS to replicate some of these structures that often appear in his body of work. We basically work on a parametric architecture system where the number of columns, the distance between them, the tunnel width and height, the number of people in the scene, all of those are parameters that we can tweak to generate enough variety and explore new, unexpected configurations. Another interesting aspect is that we are using the first mined blocks in the Bitcoin chain as seed to create these parametric structures. So this means we are using blockchain as a canvas. So every iteration of the collection is fundamentally intertwined with the first most important blocks in Bitcoin history, probably mined by Satoshi himself. After working for 3 months, we started thinking, what if instead of creating a long-form generative art, we could actually sell this work as a one piece? There will be only one collector, and this collector will be able to generate 542 variations.
Why did you determine that that was okay? Because that would not be okay with me to have this in my mind that 542 pieces would be reduced to one leap of faith that somebody will buy it. I would have said no. What are you talking about? I'll give you the unexpected because it's true. Because I was in that train of thought myself, like that's really risky. But when I thought about it, what really matters and what really I care about in our work is integrity and what I look back towards